Okay, here on a Tuesday morning, and again, I can't thank you enough for your nice feedback. So excited about what's going on here. Just finished a great swim and then up to over to Westwood for a terrific yoga class. You know, as Brian Cain says, every day is game day. And to me, I need to get a good start. So one takeaway that I would throw to you is, try to get up a little bit earlier and get a good momentum into your day. Okay, this is a gift for you, but it's also for me, my favorite story. And this story had more of an impact on me than probably any other story. And it was a story that was gifted to me from a sage by the name of Rob Gilbert when I was my darkest, deepest times, okay, in the worst of all dark caves. And I've been there, as you know. But Gilbert gave me this story. I hope that maybe it can help you when you need it. Okay, real quick, story is Barnum and Bailey Circus, way back in the 30s. The big top is there, all the giant shows, but on the perimeter is really these little side shows. And they're kind of freak shows, but the one that's getting the most attention is the World's Strongest Man. And all the people waiting outside, and they come into this little tent, and the World's Strongest Man's assistant comes out and said, I will introduce you to truly the strongest man in the world. He'll do 4 feats of strength to prove and validate that strength promotion. All right, the old strong man walks out. He's about 5'8", biceps, like 19-inch biceps, bald head, big chest, and he says, okay, bring me the phone book. All right, so his assistant comes over, brings the phone book, he takes it over his head and goes, rips it in half. All right, bring me the railroad tie. His assistant walks out, brings this 8-foot big railroad tie, brings it out. The strong man takes it over his head and crashes it over his head. All right, for my third feat of strength, bring me out the nail. So she brings out a nail this big. The strong man pounds it into the table to prove it's truly a nail, pulls it out, puts it in his mouth and goes, and breaks the nail in half. And for my final feat of strength, bring me the glass, bring me the lemon, and bring me the suitcase. So the assistant comes out, puts the suitcase on a table, walks over, gives the strong man the lemon and the glass. The strong man looks at the suitcase, says, lift it up, pick it up. She lifts up the case, and there it is. Bills upon bills upon bills. $72,000. My life savings, says the strong man. Now, in the year 1930, this is big bucks. The strong man holds the lemon up over the glass, grits his teeth, and goes, drop after drop after drop after drop goes into that glass. Finally, one last groan, holds the glass up and said, if anyone here, and I mean anyone, can squeeze 1 drop of lemon juice out of this lemon, now my life savings is yours. Now the strong man had done this for 8 years, 3 shows a day. He had hundreds of young toughs come up and try to squeeze that lemon, but no one could do it. And on this day, the strong man looked out, was ready to close up the show again, and in the back row, a woman with white hair raised her hand and said, I can do that. Well, everyone's head swiveled around. They looked at this frail woman, and she stood up and grabbed her cane. And as she stood up, she walked forward towards the case. Walked forward towards the suitcase. The laughter turned into howls, but she stopped and peered at that case. She took a locket out of her shirt, blouse, opened it up and gazed at it for 3 minutes, they say. Closed it up, put it back into her blouse, walked up to the lemon, lifted up over the glass, and on that day, closed her eyes and started to squeeze that lemon. And as she squeezed that lemon, the veins in her arms just fired through the skin. She looked up, gritted her teeth, and then it happened. And not one drop, but then 2 and 3 drops of lemon juice came from that lemon. The strong man grabbed her by the blouse, screamed, and said, "You phony, you fraud. Tell me, how did you do that?" The woman took the locket back out, opened it up, showed it to the strong man and said, "Sir, this is my grandson. He is 12 years old. He has leukemia, and he needs an operation. If he doesn't get it by the end of the week, he dies. Sir, the operation cost $72,000. And then she said it. If there's a big enough reason why, you will always find the how. Tony Robbins says it perfectly. When your wants turn into musts, when you believe you have to have it, your power becomes extraordinary. Don't forget, make it about the why. And when the why becomes about other people, you'll turn into Superman as well. Have a great day today. Smile. Don't let anyone steal your peace. Show up, be brave, be kind, and I'm promising one thing. Tomorrow, you will get the world's greatest, the most bombastic, greatest delivery ever, because I've got a partner for tomorrow that you're going to love. Have a great day. Go get them.